Hello everybody, it's Big Simp, and you already know what it is. The Showcase Showdown happened this weekend, and it was lit, to say the least. Okay, what happened exactly? You're probably wondering. Well, here I am to give you a little rundown of what went down. First, we had the infamous PHANTAXX versus Cheese05, 120-star race. Cheese actually had a pretty good run up until basement, but died at SSL, got a little bit stopped there. PHANTAXX as well had quite a hard time in SSL.
Cheese trying to do pillarless here, you know, grabbing the bomb while it's
Medium
big.
bomb. Oh, single
no!
drop. Okay, now this will give Pancake Jones a little bit of a chance. Thank you very much, babe. We've got the donations rolling right now. Hot streak. Cheese05 getting pillows. PHANTAXX, what was that angle?
PHANTAXX not capitalizing. He had that opportunity to stay a couple seconds.
PHANTAXX overall looked a little bit sloppy. He definitely hasn't been playing very much this month. Picked up Bomberman, so it makes sense. Ultimately, Cheese won with a 140-54, and PHANTAXX finished with a 143.
Here, if he's just a little bit off.
Oh, and he's going for it. Here he goes. Right away, saving that time. Man, really leaving Pun Jones in the dust. Cheese05, no mercy. Next up was the Odyssey 4-way any percent race by Necrovita. Lil Curbs, 14. Shoutouts to him. Just got the world record for the first time. Dope. Chaos Pringle and Stravos. Really close race, actually. All of them played really well. Stravos Sand Kingdom was Craigasm. Everyone got Nut Clip as well as Snowdram first try, which are both pretty hard tricks. So pretty impressive stuff there.
Snowdram. Actually, it doesn't have anything to do with the player Dram. It's a very specific, precise movement trick. And Strav, not messing around.
So this is, I want to say, the hardest jump in the game. I think we can say that.
In terms of jumping, yeah, for sure.
Chaos, nice.
Wow.
We have a race.
Nick about to do it right here. We really want to see him get that here, because if you fall, you actually lose 20 seconds. This is looking a bit close. Wow,
man.
Still got it, dude. That's amazing.
Lil Curbs fell behind, but not by too much, but the other three were mostly in their own lane, ahead and very close. But eventually, Necrovita, the man himself, pulls ahead a little bit. Ultimately won with a solid low 102, but it was a pretty close race as well between Chaos and Stravos coming in for second. It was literally apart by a second. Stravos got second place with a 102.25, and Pringles with a 102.26. Sorry, Pringles. Next time. You'll get him next time. And Curbs coming in fourth with a 103.15. That was all for Friday, but we had more on deck for Saturday. Saturday starting with, again, some SM64 loving action. 16-star best of 3 with Cheese05 versus Ouija. Ouija, 16-star legend. Cheese05, 70-star, 120-star legend. Mario legend. Game 1 of this best of 3. Cheese honestly played pretty good, but overall Ouija was able to pull ahead with his solid gameplay. I think he deserves that. Ouija missing the MIPS.
Bunny giving him troubles. Oh!
Whoa! Whoa! Side flip dive, not quite working out. Ouija having a really hard time getting this bunny. Looking like us when we were 5 trying to get the bunny. BLJs as well as Bowser throws were a cheese fest. It was a bit of a mess. Ultimately, Ouija had a very solid ending. Gave him number 1. Took game 1. Game 2. Cheese was actually in the lead until the LLL triple jump wall kick, and that was actually something that he struggled with in both races. It's not something you do in 70 or 120, so it makes sense. Ouija got into Sky way earlier than Cheese, fell down, but was still able to finish with 2-0 bop down. Cheese just could not get those BLJs. RIP. Next up, though, was the 70-star. Cheese's chance to redeem himself, and let me just tell you, Cheese did redeem himself. They both had pretty solid beginnings. It was actually pretty close going into basement. And Ouija took the lead 20 seconds ahead into DDD. Cheese got really destroyed in SSL. Lost a lot of time to Pillarless. Missed the Fly Guy twice for the Bird Star.
So it'll be interesting to see what the players go for here. Cheese could be getting SSL. Oh no,
Cheese blowing up and then not able to get out of the way. Sucked into the hole. Alright, to say the very least. Here we go. Cheese again. And again.
No,
the Fly Guy too far. But not getting bopped.
This man does not know how to do it.
Not sure what to do. Cheese,
you already got that start.
Scary position. Not sure why he was going up there. Cheese.
No, I think he was doing it as a backup, and then he had to realize that he had already done it.
Okay, Bop and the Bird finally, though, spawning that star. Ouija certainly in the lead now. But in Wedge Our World, Cheese was able to advance about 9 seconds in front of Ouija going into Tippy. And Tippy was intense. Very intense. Back and forth. Almost tied going into Bowser in the Sky, but Ouija fell down in Sky. Cheese didn't mess up at all, and it allowed Cheese to get first place, taking the W with a 49-40.
Cheese has been opting for left side, a little bit more consistent, but a little bit slower. Cheese going for moving left side.
Oh,
Fails.
not getting it. Okay, Ouija's chance. Ouija falling, though. Cheese getting it.
Cheese
And...
definitely in the driver's seat.
Yup.
Right. 49-40, solid race from Cheese. Still sub in the 50. Very close race, though. Came down to the wire in Tippy.
Next up was the Celeste Any Percent Best of 3 between TGH and Bye-Bye. Game 1, absolutely nutty movement by Bye-Bye. You can tell that he's been practicing. He's certainly cutting those seconds down, but his consistency is a little bit lacking. TGH was able to pull ahead and keep the lead. Not a whole lot of mistakes. TGH just very consistent gameplay. Took game 1 with a 30-48. Bye-Bye took a 32-17 with 34 deaths. Wow. Game 2, TGH fell behind in the beginning, but in the first boss battle, Bye-Bye died 3 times.
In an unintended way. I mean, I guess intended, but without the use of some jumps. Looks like Bye had a bit of a problem with this Ashiro section, so TGH is going to be taking the lead on exiting the chapter.
Bye-Bye taking another death. Yeah, this longest screen here, getting hit at the end, sends you back pretty far because it is that one long screen where there are checkpoints only at the beginning of it.
Kept falling behind and making these little mistakes, and TGH was just too solid, too much sauce. Bye still able to show off his movement and impress the people, but TGH finished with a solid 31-09, 2-0 bop down. Another bop down. Back to SM64, we had a SM64 bingo between Ouija and Alaris. Both had a lot of weird mistakes in this race. Alaris died after opening the CCM cannon, which, I mean, in bingo, it's something you don't do in any other run, so I guess it makes sense. And Ouija actually forgot that he didn't have a vanish cap for BBH, so that was a bit of a wow moment, bit of a pog champ, poggers infinite, if you will.
That's a crucial minute and a half in Mario Bingo that you need. It's part of the reason why this goal is so bad.
Oh
But-
no, did Ouija come in here expecting himself to have vanish cap? I think he's trying to do 100 coin with this.
What is he doing?
Alaris used the column with 12 secret stars and 7 cannons, which probably wasn't the best choice on that bingo chart. He even opened 1 cannon too much. Wasn't able to keep count, RIP. Also chose to do chose to do Vanish Cap instead of doing Cloud Stage. His routing logistics just didn't work, but that's kind of the fun in bingo, and it'll be interesting to see how the bingo tournament goes over, but ultimately, Ouija ended up winning. Next up, and to finish off the Saturday and the entire Showcase Showdowns marathon, was the OOT bingo race with Alien Squeaky Toy versus Phoenix Feather 1. Pretty solid race, but Alien kind of bopped himself. He accidentally duped over his poacher's saw, catching a fairy in Forest Temple.
Can you do that? Is that allowed?
No, this is not. Okay, no,
No, he didn't.
It is allowed.
He didn't
It
equip
is allowed.
Yeah, he didn't actually
he
wield
didn't
it.
pull out a Deku stick.
Right, he just wanted a fairy.
Very
there.
much allowed. Oh my goodness. It looked to me that Aliens equip duped over his poacher saw.
Which completely ruined his bingo, to say the least. It was a little sad, but these things happen. Phoenix Feather ultimately got the win with a 118.45. And that's it for the Showcase Showdown. I hope that all these races were enjoyable. I know that Some of them were a bit of a bop down, but even when it's a bop down, you know, we got solid commentary, a lot of energy, a lot of passion behind the GSA team, and this is only the beginning, folks. Give you a little bit of a taste about what GSA is about, how these things are going to be ran, and the organization, and it's been pretty good so far. Our big first event starting this week, the Ultimate 120-Star Relay, and that's about it for me. Big Simp checking off. I love you guys very much. Have a good day. Goodbye. And now I will leave you with a hot, spicy Ultimate 120-Star Relay trailer brought to you by D Whatever, the man himself. Enjoy. Thank you.
Wait. All right, come on. We're really using the same video again? Let's get some new info on screen, change the music, and show some real Super Mario 64 action.